Because if she gets set, she is about as good as anybody else out on tour.
Well, and especially off that backhand side, it is a stable shot. She's so confident with it. And I mean, both these players, they maybe like the backhand a little bit better, but Rybakina, she can. Oh, that was a beauty. And that was an impressive point. Rybakina with the little slice to move forward, put herself in position. But the hands from Mertens. Is Rybakina an underrated returner?
Yes.
I mean, we don't necessarily think of her having big return games because of how good her serve is, but.
That serve was a bit quicker. It was back at her a little bit quicker. And whatever plan she did have for the second serve in terms of trying to defend it, Mertens, she's having to utilize it very early on. Hasn't found enough first serves. Delightfully done. The one thing we should talk about Mertens, she had a good run last year in singles. She actually changed her racket. And not just because she's missing first serves, although that is definitely not aiding.
It's a little bit better. Have winning shots as a result of it, but you got to start somewhere. That's nicely done.
If she didn't have bad luck at this stage, she wouldn't have any luck.
Well, you know, we talk about good servers, and even if your serve is not necessarily your strength, you've got to find ways to win points when the balls are in your hands. When you
Oh, it's amazing.
She gets it.
Problem for her is even on the return at the moment, and Rybakina's looking so comfortable even on her two-hander as her +1.
Yeah, Rybakina's playing well, and that is.
Yeah, trying to force things, has to do something to try and change the tide. But that was a set of tennis from Rybakina that sets her up nicely, not potentially just to win this match, which she still has work to do, but for the title here. That was how good it was.
And we also heard Rybakina mentioned to her coach that it's hot. She's aware of it. She's obviously feeling it, even though you wouldn't be able to tell by the score line of that first set. But if Mertens can hang in there, just lengthens.
That is brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and she's doing exactly what you said she should do. Janet is extending these rallies. That was a very smart kind of +1. Didn't try and crush it.
She's got excellent feel, Mertens.
So good. A little more work up the back of the ball then, around the outside of the ball to come around it. When you watch the racket work on that, it was almost
no panic with Rybakina at all. I think that's an area she can continue to improve, her comfort at the net. She's been willing to make more of these moves. She was forced in on that one, but it's an area with how big she hits it from the ground. She can take some of those float.
Scary good. It's absolutely incredible that she can hit it with that much pace, that short.
Advantage, Rybakina.
Mertens so comfortable with her backhand, almost ran around a forehand to hit it. And perhaps that started her getting.
But it's certainly not a nailed-on certainty at this stage.
Mertens has been trying to test the Rybakina forehand. And the other thing to remember is sometimes you make those moves, you're not successful with it, but it pays.
What a save. Unfortunately, for Kristeva, Elise couldn't go. She's gone. Rybakina through to a second quarter-final here in Australia and her first at any major since Wimbledon in 2024.
When you look at how well Rybakina played, it's tough to imagine she hasn't been to this stage since then. I mean, her game is so clean, and on these hard courts where the ball is quick,